Man adopts animal at the story commence. Craig was about to buy a dog, and somebody said, "No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Adopt, or I'd get a rescue." He said, "What's a rescue?" Person said, "What do you think when it's been rescued?" He said, "Well, see, for that attitude, I'm rescuing a dog." "What's the other thing you said?" Adopting. Right, what's that then? Well, it's like when you adopt it, somebody else's dog. You adopt it. Right, is that not just getting the dog? What's the difference between getting a dog and adopting one? The person said, "I don't really know, but adopting is what I've been hearing on social media. Adopting is the ethical way." And Craig said, "What does it mean to adopt a dog? What does it mean? What does it mean?" And the person went like, "Why are you being a pedant?" And Craig said, "You know what? I'm going to look it up. Adopt a pet." Right? Search rescue pets in need of adoption today. What the fuck does adopting mean? And he looked it up. This is Craig. What does it mean? Does it mean just not supporting puppy mills, basically? What does it fucking mean? What does it mean? Do you? This is Craig looking this up. Getting it from a reputable rescue rehomer and not a breeder shop. I mean, obviously I get that, but the word adopt, within the word adopt, this is Craig saying this to this person, within the word adopt should be, like, I should be able to see that word adopt, and the meaning of that should be obvious to me, that to adopt a pet means to get it for a rescue sort of, shelter, and not somebody like gain the dog away through some other means. Within that word adopt should be, the word adopt normally means this is not my like biological Wayne, genetically and all that. It's somebody else's, but that Wayne, I'll sort of like be the parent that Wayne, and adopting, like bringing the Wayne up, like that. That's clear definition. Or they're adopted. I was adopted. Oh, did you ever meet your birth mom, whatever it is you say? That's quite clear, that one. But you're always getting the pet face. You're no fucking giving birth to the fucking cat. It's always it's all kind of like a form of adoption. It should be rescue. You're getting a rescue one. Is that what you mean? You're getting a rescue one. Is that what you mean? That's what Craig was saying. Right, well, call it that. Call it that. Fuck me. So, you know what Craig did? He did go to like a home, like a rescue sort of place, a shelter, and saying, "Oh, I want, what's the dog that nobody will take? What's that one? This one here. And it's fucking growling, and the person saying, I mean, it's not the dog's fault. It's obviously, you know, it's not a, you know, good life, good owner, and all the rest of it, you know, but, you know, we're gonna, even I wouldn't advise taking this dog. And Craig went, give me that dog. You don't deserve to have this dog. I'm shutting this place down. And Craig took that dog out. And the dog and him got on. Because dogs are really clever and they can tell. And his disgust with the rescue place was so much that he nuked it from space. Because what I didn't tell you is that Craig was a billionaire. But don't worry. All the animals inside, he gave them a warning. And they all got out. Just all the humans died. Now, obviously, all of that shite doesn't make any sense. So what happened next? Craig woke up. Craig wasn't a billionaire. He's like, oh, fucking hell, it was just a dream. Just a dream. Right, I better get up then. Better get up. And he pulled the cover back to go up and get his breakfast. And he looked down. And there, there was a dog, you know, just lying there with him. Nothing dodgy. He's like, wait a minute. I've not got a dog. If that was a dream, then what's going on here? And his flatmate came in and went like that. Shep, get out of there. Sorry, Craig. The end. That's a true story. Do you know how I know? Because it is, but it won't be if I wake up for this dream and see if I do, yous all die. That's a Twilight Zone.